The upcoming general election on July 3rd can be seen as a fresh start to Thai politics after some turbulent years. The Democrat-led administration under the leadership of Abhisit Vejjajiva has been marred by criticisms and even accusations from critics that it wasn't truly democratic, as the decision in 2008 that put him in power came only from majority votes in the parliament and not through a general election as it should have been. Now, with the House dissolved and the election date set, a whole new round of democratic election campaigns and preparations has begun.
This is the first day of the submission of application for the party list. MP candidates, 125 seats of them, from today 19 until 23rd of May, right here at Gymnasium 2, Thai Japanese Youth Center in Din Dang area in Bangkok. And as you can see now, there's armies of reporters here, and a lot of politicians, key members have now gotten out of the main hall after all the numbers have been drawn. And what actually draws the most attention is the numbers that will be used for the election itself on July 3rd. Thai Party got number 1, drawing a lot of cheering from the crowd and supporters, while Democrat Party got number 10 and New Politics Party got number 20.
The two most likely prime ministerial contenders are undeniably the current leader of the oldest party, Abhisit Vejjajiva of the Democrats, and the number 1 party list candidate of the equally popular Hathai Party, Yingluck Shinawatra, also a younger sister of exiled Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. Having spent most of her professional life as a businesswoman, most known for her leadership of SC Asset, Yingluck doesn't show any sign of insecurity jumping into the world of experienced politicians. Instead, her confidence and enthusiasm seems to outshine the fact that this is her very first election, and for the top job already. Yingluck talked about the number 1 her party got for the election campaigning and the possibility of being the very first female Prime Minister of Thailand.
I think back to the basic, that today is a very lucky day that Thai people will have real democracy. So the number 1, normally Thai people say that that's a lucky number. So make me like cheer up to do something and deliver my policy and the company, party company to Thai people.
On the other side of the competition, the Democrat Party also expressed confidence in being elected into a second term. Abhisit said whether the party wins the majority vote depends on the people, but he's confident nevertheless that the administration's current policies would win another chance for them.
It's really up to the people, but we think that we have the right policies to address the real people's concerns, high prices, drugs problem, and we want to move forward in the country with the policies that we have initiated, whether it's income support for the elderly, income guarantee for farmers. So we hope that people will respond positively to these policies and give us another chance.
When asked about the country's stability in a case where pro-Thaksin supporters might instigate unrest, like what happened during last May's protest, should the Democrats win, an amnesty for Thaksin isn't sought. The Prime Minister said that as long as reconciliation efforts are prioritized, any government can manage to prevent such rift.
Well, I think the reconciliation process is best led by people who are neutral. So we have a number of independent commissions who can make recommendations on these issues, and whoever becomes government can follow those guidelines. There would be no suspicion of conflict of interest. There would be no suspicion of putting your own people before the Thai people. So, and what's the most important thing is that this shouldn't be a priority for the next government. The priority should be address the people's problems.
Meanwhile, Finance Minister and one of the top Democrat Party list candidates, Techakitteranun, welcomed the election.
Well, the atmosphere is good this morning. It's very good news for Thailand as a whole that we are having a general election. It's an event that many of us have been waiting for some time, and I think will help to unlock the problems that we've been facing domestically over the past 2 or 3 years, which have, without a doubt, been hampering Thailand's progress and has put us back from our full potential. So I think regardless of the results, Thailand can look forward to a brighter future. The Democrat Party is ready to serve. We are ready to continue with the policies that we've been working on over the past 2.5 years, many of which have already borne fruit and many are waiting for further development. Broadly speaking, we're confident that we will be able to do as well as we should in this general election, but it's going to be very competitive.
When asked about the Democrats' relation with coalition parties Hathai Patana and Phumchai Thai, Gon said they have had a good working relationship and that the party is ready to work with them again if given a chance.
Well, we've had a good working relationship with our coalition partners over the past 2.5 years. Clearly there were some differences. Some of the differences were pretty serious. But we have our basic guiding principles, and we made it clear from the outset that we will stick by them. So I think we are ready and willing to work with our existing coalition partners. But in politics, nothing is fixed in stone. We're going to be competing in many instances against some of our coalition partners in many key constituencies over the next general election, and we intend to deliver.
Not only were politicians energized by the excitement of the party list registration, supporters of various political parties also showed a lot of spirits.
And this is the atmosphere outside of the main hall of Gymnasium 2 after all the numbers for the election campaigns have been drawn. And we can see the supporters of a lot of parties here, a lot of parties of them wearing a lot of different colors, all of them wearing the same colors. Some of them might wear their own color. Behind me here in the camera, we can see Pheu Thai Party supporters with some banners here as well. Some of them might be wearing red shirts, but some other colors. And it is also interesting to note that right after the decisions of numbers have been made, the drawings have been made, all these supporters have been very quick to put the numbers on their banners. As we can see also behind me, Pheu Thai Party got number 1, and they can quickly also put number 1 in their banner. And this is another color that we see, yellow, and with that campaign Vote No. So contrary to other political parties, this political movement actually doesn't have any number on them, but besides the cross mark that asks people to vote no for the campaign to mark that standpoint.
Despite lingering internal conflicts and tensions at the border with our neighboring country of Cambodia, the upcoming election can serve as a sign of hope for a fresh start. The peaceful gatherings of supporters of various parties also offers a hope for a future of a healthy democracy. For Thai ASEAN News Network, Hathai Techakitteranun reporting.